We're back to the power of sound. This is now episode 6. It's our last episode together. And this time we are going to talk about the internet, believe it or not. So we're going to go for another freebie. We've talked about the Tibetan Tingsha, Tibetan bowls, steel tongue drum, and using your own vocals, which was free. This one's also free. So this is how to use the internet to take advantage of sound healing that's out there for free. Okay. So a lot of practitioners, sound healing practitioners, are very generous people by nature. We wouldn't be healers if we weren't, right? So I'm doing this mini series on sound because I care and I want people to be well. A lot of sound healers, like to say all of them, are in the same mindset. We want people to be well. We want people to be relaxed, calm, sleeping well, taking care of themselves. So they will put a lot of stuff out there online for free. So if you search on free sound bath, you're going to probably get some pretty cool stuff coming up. Crystal singing bowls are just transformative instruments. They can be very expensive to buy for yourself, and they do take some level of training to use. So those are ones, that's why we didn't talk about it in this series, because this was a practical series, but you can take advantage of the offerings of the trained professionals for those instruments. So I advise you to take a look. One thing I would say is if you do search up something like sound healing or sound bath or something like that, you're going to get some information that comes up that talks about frequencies. So the best frequency for stress relief, the best frequency for sleep, things like that. Look into that a little bit more. Make sure it's meshing with your system. So pay careful attention to your body when you get into things like that. There's some things that you just need to be cautious. It's not like normal music. We're talking about singing bowls that are hitting a particular pitch that is intended to align your chakras in a certain way. There's different frequencies that you want to make sure you're comfortable with them. You need to make sure you're okay with them and that you feel good. So take a look at those, do a little bit more research before you get into the reduce your stress today using this frequency, but the frequency is like shattering glass. You don't want that. You want to be able to be comfortable, feel good, and feel calm and aligned. You don't want anything that stresses you out. So check out the frequencies, make sure that you're doing the right thing for you. If it doesn't feel good, don't do it. That's the easiest advice I can give to you. I've had some people that have put things out there saying that, we're going to rewire your brain with these different frequencies, but those frequencies made me so stressed out that I wasn't going to do it. I wasn't going to do it because I felt really uncomfortable. If you feel uncomfortable, there's a reason, right? Listen to your body. And don't do it. The majority of the things that you find out there, if you search up drumming or chanting, any of the meditative sort of things, if you start to see things like 457 hertz or whatever, you've got to do a little research and make sure that you're comfortable with what you're seeing there. There is on a lot of music providers meditation playlists and things like that. If you listen to those, you're going to hear some of the instruments that we talked about in this series, and you'll hear the crystal bowls and you'll hear the gongs. It's all there for you. You don't even have to do anything. I will say, if you want and you're interested in learning more about sound, learning more about instruments and how to play them and what ones really speak to you, there's a lot of that out on the internet as well. So if you're drawn to the crystal bowls and you want to hear more of crystal bowls and you think you want to start training on those, you can get a lot of the information off the internet before you have to pay for anything. Okay, so dig into it there and enjoy the free offerings of professional sound healers like myself that put things out on the internet for free simply to help people. So we've talked about a whole bunch of instruments. I'd love for you to play them yourself. I'd love for you to use your voice. If you don't have time and you really don't want to have instruments, go find a sound bath online. And if you see any local in your area and you hear of someone, giving a sound bath, go to the sound bath, experience it live. It's so much fun. So that is it for the series. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, thumbs up, give me a subscription, and I'll keep putting these kind of things out there for you. And I hope this helps. I hope it helps with your self-care, with your balancing, with your alignment. Namaste.